Hi internet, I did a bad with the vlogging part, but we had a really good time in Solvang. We learned some history, we ate some good food, we hung out with friends, and we're gonna cover the rest of that in this vlog here because vlogging is hard. So, can you start us off with what is the town like in Solvang?
Well, Solvang is just like this little town out in the middle of the Californian countryside, and it was originally settled by Danish farmers.
1800s, early 1900s, there was a lot of economic problems in Denmark. There was a big population boom, and there wasn't enough farmland to go around. So a lot of Danish farmers and ranchers immigrated over to the US just because there was more opportunities out here and there was more land to go around.
So they found this lovely little spot, and so they've developed this touristy town with like some European architecture and windmills and really old bakeries and pubs and all sorts of fun, cute little things for a really nice day trip.
Yeah, it's really good for exactly that. Like, it took us about 3 hours to get there from Orange County, and when we got there, we stayed at this place called the King Frederick Inn, and this cute little motel in the center of town, and you can literally walk through the town in a day. It's super small. One of the first places that we stopped at that was really cool was this antique shop, and in there it had all of these not instruments,
like musical devices. Like, they had music boxes with these really huge discs that would play these songs, or they also had one that had like a violin inside of it and like a small piano.
The Mills Violano Virtuoso. Mills Novelty Company, Chicago, Illinois, was most known for their slot machines and arcade games. And the profits that they got from that, they poured into the research and development on the Violano.
They actually pulled it up. It had been slightly digitized, so you could, there was an app on your phone where you could play music, and he played like a Beatles song. And so like you could watch it play the violin inside of the box and the little piano keys and things like that. So they had some really super cool music boxes, super cool like statues and old furniture, paintings. Like, it's a really cute little antique shopping area.
It's full of stuff that I would have never seen before. And what's cool about the town is it tries to maintain a lot of its history still. Like, I don't remember the exact date, but we went on a tour with some horses.
Yes, the horses! I love the horses.
What were their names again?
I think it was Claire and Stella?
Something like that.
Something like that. What'd you learn?
Well, first, that this is Stella and Claire. Stella, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Claire, thank you very much. Mom. This one's the mom, this one's the daughter. Apparently the daughter is Stella and Claire is the mom, and Stella's a problem horse, but you don't need to know that. So that was really cool. If you can find an opportunity to go on to Solvang, highly recommend that tour.
I was obsessed with the horses.
And the best part about that tour is you buy the tickets at an ice cream shop. So you get ice cream before the horses.
Do the wagon ride first because they give you coupons. We did the wagon ride last and got coupons, and we're just sort of like,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
So do the wagon ride first. Super cute, worth it. You get to pet horses.
And I think the last history part that was really cool was it Hans Christian Andersen? Did he live there?
No, Super didn't live there, but there's a Hans Christian Andersen museum. They have a statue of him in like the town square. At the top of the bookstore, they have the Hans Christian Andersen museum. And so it's like a cool way to like explore history through like old books that have been like
passed down
all throughout time.
What was that bookstore called again?
The Book Loft?
That, I'll put it here or something.
Other favorite part.
Food. The food was so good. I'm cutting right now, but I did make a little bit of an exception. That looks so incredibly good. I'm very jealous. What is this?
Just a chocolate Bavarian cream Danish.
Can I have a bite?
Yeah. Get a little nibble of chocolate.
Oh my God. There was a bakery there in the center of town, and it was the
oldest bakery in town. It's been around since, I think, 1953. And why don't you tell us about the chocolate Danish that we got?
It was so good. The pastry is just light and fluffy and crisp, and the fillings are just really creamy and delicious. Like, ooh, it was just absolutely like the best Danish I've ever had.
Everything is made fresh. So what I learned from the owner, he shared with me that he starts his day at like 4 in the morning and ends at 8 in the morning. And then the night before they prep the dough, and then in the morning they do all the spreads and they do all the baking.
When do you wake up in the morning to work on all
Start at 4 o'clock.
Okay, okay. And then do you do any prep work for the dough the night before? Does it have to be? Okay.
All the dough's basically made today. We'll make the dough today for tomorrow. One day ahead.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
The only way we can keep up.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And get the product out early without starting at 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
Yeah. And it works. I mean, of course we don't bake the dough. We just make the dough.
Yeah.
We make our pizza.
Yeah, you make the dough and then you do the fillings the next day and whatnot. Yeah.
So what you get there at this bakery is literally made within that day. And when we went, we were like very, very early in line, but there was a line out the door. So if you have the chance to go to Solvang, get there early. Apparently the chocolate and the strawberry ones are the most popular.
So anyway, my favorite happens to be the pineapple cheese. Not everybody's big on pineapple.
You know what? We'll get one of those.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird combination, but
It sounds good.
Works for me.
Can I get a strawberry and cheese as well?
Yeah, that's probably one of our bigger sellers.
Yeah, and then
You'll like the cheese.
can we get 1 cinnamon and a chocolate Bavarian cream?
Okay.
Which is what we got. And they go out like that. So,
Super good.
highly recommend that. I'm not a big advocate of European food in general, like nothing against European food, but it's very like bread heavy and carb heavy. So it was this interesting experience because the last meal that we got there was actually one of the better meals.
The chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was the best chicken pot pie I'd ever had in my life. So good.
Something about that, like I just want savory, old-fashioned, like 1800s European food. And we went to this pub, which the name here, because we can't remember any of the names. And I got a half of a whole chicken.
Really good.
Oh, that looks delightful.
That looks like a chicken pot pie without bread.
I know, right?
And she got the pot pie and we shared that. And it was just very different from what you would get at like a Yard House or something. Nothing against Yard House, like Yard House is good, but like these mom and pop owned shops have been around for a very, very long time that they just hold true to their recipes, and it's a tourist destination so they can maintain their business. And yeah, they make really good food. What was your favorite part?
Honestly, not to get mushy, but like one of my favorite parts was just going with friends. Like I hadn't ever actually gone on a vacation with friends. Like a lot of times when I travel, it's work or visiting family. And so this is like one of the first vacations that I took just like with two friends. We took our friends David and April, and it was really cool to just like explore with them. April had been there before, so she acted as sort of an unofficial tour guide. Just like took us everywhere and recommended all of the things that we had to do. It was nice to find time for ourselves and everything that's been going on. So be sure to, do something special, safe but exciting, makes life better.
Yeah, enjoy life, make time for it.
Yeah.
Like this vlog, trying to make more time for vlogging stuff like this, because at the end of the day, we're kind of human and we can make tutorials and stuff all the time, but like this is the important stuff. So
yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you were entertained by some of this at all. We appreciate it very much, and I will leave you with the outro line. 1 gram of protein.
Oh, how do you start it? What do you say?
Don't forget,
Eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight.
There you go. Thank you. Bye. You want palm blends?
Sure.
Purple.